Right, everyone, do you see two sad faces and do you hear swinging coat hangers? The clanging of coat hangers. That must mean one thing. We're getting ready to disembark the ship. Honestly, we've enjoyed many cruises, but I've got to say I'm very sad to leave this ship. But it's not happening till tomorrow, but we're getting prepared, ready.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this is the worst part.
I know.
This is pain in the backside, really. Especially considering we then got 2 days in Seattle.
Yes.
So it's not like we could just chuck everything in the case and then forget about it and drive home. So it's all got to be kind of sort of organised. But we have just been down to watch something we've never seen before on a cruise.
No.
Which was the captain did a little talk, not a speech, a little talk in the theatre.
He was in the main theatre, the Princess Theatre.
Yeah, he spoke, he answered some questions. I thought it was really interesting. We'd never seen it before.
I was going to say, since we've got into cruising, we're both like really interested into how they work and stuff like that, and it was amazing. You could ask him questions. It was really fantastic. Yeah. We'll put some clips over now of the kind of things he was talking about, but it was really, really good.
Yeah.
Captain, you worked on ships for a while. Do you have a time that kind of stands out as one of your favorite moments on a cruise ship?
Alaska. It's quite simple. I mean, this is the first cruise that we've had this season into Alaska. And Juneau, okay, a little bit damp. It's not the Caribbean. A number of people that have come to me and said, oh, it's really cold. So, oh, it's Alaska. This will be about I think it's about my 9th or 10th season cruising to Alaska. And it never gets old. I just absolutely love it. I love Alaska. We're 3,154 passengers on board at the moment. It was 3,155, but one was a bit naughty, so he's gone home.
You can do that? I'm sorry about earlier.
Yours is a given. In fact, you'll be lucky to make it to Seattle. The thing I hate most sat right next to me.
I love you, Captain.
Yeah, so there you go. How cool was that, having the captain come out himself and answer some questions, and the head engineer come out as well, as well.
Yeah, so we'll just kind of talk you through it. Obviously, we got on this in Vancouver. Mm-hmm. We are now getting off it in Seattle.
Yeah.
2 different countries.
Yeah.
So we got on in Canada, getting off in America. Now, we thought that when we got in Canada, we did have to do like a US immigration because we went to Alaska. But the form says that we might have to do another kind of security stuff again, going through border control.
Yeah.
So we're a bit like, oh, I thought it was going to be quicker than this. So we're going to show you the process in case you do this similar cruise or, a similar kind of cruise like this.
Yeah, we'll just show you about where you get your luggage from, restaurants that are open, or the things that are available for breakfast on your last day of disembarkation. But before we get into that tomorrow, the night is still young, so we're going to go for a final dinner and then watch a final show in the theatre, so we'll bring you along for that.
Yeah, but first,
I know.
But first, packing.
Yeah, get packing, Kev. So we're all packed up now and ready for dinner. We've brought too many souvenirs in Alaska. I'm just saying. Haven't we, Kev?
Yeah, just a few.
Kev's that try, pack it all.
Yeah.
Between the two of us, Kev's the better packer. I just chuck it in. He's more organised than me.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Now, we're a little tip. I think we mentioned this in the embarkation video. I can't remember. We brought these little hand pump vacuum seal bags off Amazon to pack loads of the thick coats and stuff in. So there's a lot of clothes in these.
Yeah, obviously it's still the same weight, but it helps on space.
Yeah. But we'll just quickly run you through the disembarkation information. So don't mind that I've put it on the wall with a magnet. It's the easiest way to do it because the lighting is not very good in here. So they give you these little coloured new tags that you have to fill in to put on your suitcase or your luggage, whatever you want them to take away. Now, it does say your luggage needs to be left outside of your door before you leave for dinner. Now, that is a broad time. We did ask our cabin steward. He said that is before 10 o'clock. Now that is unless you plan to use their express walk-off departures. So a few days ago, we got left a disembarkation questionnaire. Okay, so you had one of 3 choices. You could choose to express walk-off disembarkation. That's if you want to keep your own luggage and walk yourself off. Then there was, I'm traveling independently. I do not require a transfer from the ship. This is what we chose. Because we're carrying on into Seattle, we're just going to get an Uber or something, so we don't need a transfer. And then there's C, the Princess Airport transfer. So you could book your cruise with Princess with flights attached to it. So I'm guessing if you did that, they then give you transfers to, which it would be Seattle Airport. There could be other airports for other destinations. So that would be that. And then, because we picked independent travel, they give you 3 times to pick from. You pick one, you might get it, you might not. Right, so everybody needs to be out of their stateroom no later than 8:30. And I think the last time to be off the ship was 9:10. So, you know, there's not too much leeway in between getting out your cabin. You won't have much time to get a breakfast. So breakfast, this is very important. So World Fresh Marketplace, which is the buffet, is open 5 a.m. till 9:30. This is normally 5:30, so this is open half an hour earlier. It's the Ketchikan dining room, open for table service breakfast. That's open from 6:30 a.m. till 8:30 a.m. Now, whilst we have been on board, that's been the Skagway dining room, so that's changed. So remember that if you're on board. We are pushing it a bit close for time.
Yes.
We've got a dining reservation at 7. I think it's about 5 to. So I better get my shoes on and we better go.
Don't do what I did earlier on and spent the whole day wearing one sock.
Right, so we're just in the main dining room now. Tonight's menu is the Princess Farewell Dinner. Yeah, we're very sad about this farewell dinner. The menu's changed a little bit. Normally it shows you everything and the desserts, where we have got no desserts tonight.
Have they run out?
Maybe they have. Unless they've got that many desserts, it needs its own 2-page menu. The bread's just arrived. Ooh, hey up. We've got twins.
So seeing as it's the farewell dinner and we cruise to Alaska, we've both gone for an Alaskan themed starter. So I've had the Alaskan cocktail. It's got shrimp and cod and scallops, thank you, Kev. Yeah, so Alaskan themed.
And then I couldn't have had anything other than salmon. So I've got a salmon fish cake. It comes with a poached egg and it's got a hollandaise sauce on.
So mains are here. I've had the sweet and sour shrimp with some jasmine rice and veg. And of course, last night we had to have a side of fries. And then what have we gone for, Kev?
I had the, I can't remember in a minute, the crackling pork belly with sticky rice, and it comes with a ginger chili soy glaze. That looks delicious. I'm just in the mood for some like sticky, porky or chicken kind of meal. I think Stacey's ready for some sweet and sour because she loves sweet and sour.
As we bring to you the Baked Alaska Parade. Make some noise, everybody, come on!
Right, so after that wonderful Baked Alaska parade, how could we not have Baked Alaskas?
Yeah, so we've both gone for one. We have done a separate main dining room video and we did mention it there, but I will just briefly say the service on board the ship in both the restaurants and just everywhere has been absolutely amazing. So that little parade and the round of applause we got just was very well deserved.
So we've just had our meal now, delicious it was, but we've just come into the piazza now. We are in the Good Spirits at Sea Bar. We just come for a little drink. We've got some entertainment on in the piazza now, the band's out.
Yeah, so we're just doing this and then we'll go to the Princess Theatre for the main show.
Yes, I think we've got about 45 minutes to kill, so...
We'll sit back and relax for the final evening.
Stacey's got a new thing now, so she has to buy a plushie, so long as it says on it, like the name, the cruises, so she has to buy one from everyone now.
I don't think, before we started cruising, I haven't got any plushies.
Oh yeah, the Mickey Mouse from...
From 50th. I had a Mickey Mouse from the Disney and that was it, but since cruising, so I've got the Do-Re-Mi from MSC, I've got the little Captain from P&O, and now I'm getting the Moose in his Alaskan shirt, because it reminds me of Kev now, because he's got this, and with the Princess Cruise on there. It was either that or the bear.
They've got a Stanley, little Captain, it does say Princess on his foot, but it is the last night, obviously, it's Disembarkation night, they've had these in all week, and Stacey's like, I'll just buy it for the video on the end. And then literally we've come in and there's 2 left. There was loads before.
That other side had loads. There's loads of these ones left. But
and this little one that looks like a cat.
So he's coming home.
Right, so while Stacey's paying for that, I will just show you a couple of items, because like I say, we are an Alaskan cruise, so they do have some Alaskan things, and we saw these earlier. Now we've already got the Starbucks one, but this huge mug, we've got 3 different designs there, is $15, which seems a really good value. But they've got all t-shirts and jumpers. They've also got like the mugs there. These are very similar to the Starbucks mugs, and we were contemplating, if we didn't get the Alaskan one, getting that, but we managed to get it. They've got a Sasquatch there and some other little bits, so if you didn't manage to pick up some Alaskan items in the gift shops while you're off the ship, they've got some on here. We are just going in the Princess Theatre to watch Tom Franek. We watched him another night. He's like a comedian pianist. He was really good, but he does like it he does handstands and all different stuff. Watching him
playing the piano.
Yeah, I can barely do touch my toes, never mind doing handstands while playing the piano.
We've lived a cruise that's full. We've explored some coast, shores, and bay lines. And yes, spent too much time in the buffet line. Desserts, I've had a few to number now. I'm never telling. Pants feel like they've shrunk, but quite possibly my waistline is swelling. I should have walked more stairs, should have played less bingo in my playtime. And yes, spent a lot less time in the buffet line. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you know, when my plate held more than it should hold, but it didn't break beneath the weight. I simply got another plate, untucked my shirt, and I ate dessert from the buffet line. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to clean it again. But if I'm not there the second you call, you're gonna steal it off my cart and all. And although my English is a little off the wall, you've got a friend. Ain't it good to know? Ain't it good to know? Ain't it good to know? You've got a friend.
Right, so we're back in the cabin now, all done for the night, because we got an early start in the morning, but we had a fantastic last night.
Yeah.
I know. It just keeps even getting more so that we don't want to come off. But yeah, great show in the theatre.
Yeah.
So like Kev said, we did watch him another night in the show, but I liked how he just made it fun tonight, and he did his own version of Frank Sinatra's My Way with that was about all the passengers eating at the buffet.
Yeah, and he did another one as well, but I can't remember what that one
It's
was.
about the crew.
Yeah, but I don't know what
cabin
song it
stewards.
was. Well, there's a clip on anyway. You will have seen
we
that.
We just watched it. We can't remember.
Yeah, like I say, great show. And just mention quickly as well, Duval, the entertainment manager, he's been really, really funny.
Yeah.
Like everything he's been in, he was doing the Q&A earlier, hosting the captain's one. He does like shows throughout on the cruise ship. He did a quiz earlier and stuff like that. And then at the end of each entertainment, each night, he does my dad's story.
Yeah,
and
he tells
really
a joke.
funny. Yeah.
It's like he tells like one of his dad's jokes.
Yeah.
And as well with him, he's the best entertainment director that we've
Yes,
ever
by
had
far.
on a cruise.
He's everywhere on this cruise.
He's like, and every morning on the TV, on the Princess Channel, he does a half an hour program every single day where he just talks about all the things happening on the ship that day,
or in the ports,
or where the ports you're getting off at. Yeah, so absolutely amazing. But we need to go sleep now because we've got an early morning
and a long day.
Yes,
it doesn't just stop when we get off this cruise ship. We've got plenty of stuff to do in Seattle as well. So.
Yeah, I was going to say the cruise ends, but we have got a couple of days in Seattle, which we're doing fun things for before we go home. But yeah, good night from us now, and we'll see you in the morning. Good night.
Bye. Good morning. We are sadly all packed away.
Oh.
Yeah, we're getting ready to disembark now. We're not very hungry though.
No, and we might avoid the queues and we think the restaurant and the buffet is going to be absolutely manic. But on board the Discovery Princess, there's like a 24-hour cafe.
The International Cafe.
That's right, Kev.
Stacey's been calling it everything else.
Other than that, I think I called it the buffet at one point. But little section there, he didn't say on the disembarkation sheet that it was open.
But he didn't say it was closed.
Didn't say it was closed, true.
So, we'll give it a whirl. It just does, if you've seen the other videos, it does like little sandwiches and pastries and stuff. It's just like a nice little cafe. It does all the, like your posher coffees and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we'll head down towards there. We've got a lot of bags to carry as well though. I'm not looking forward to this.
Your back's going to be aching, isn't it?
I know. So, yeah. And we'll just show you getting the cases and what mess we've got to sort out after.
We will end it then because we've got fun stuff to do in Seattle for a couple of days before we go home.
Yeah.
So yes,
right.
The holiday's not over yet. The cruises.
Yeah. So shall we lug all this stuff downstairs?
Yeah, you better add, aren't you?
We've never seen a guest services so quiet on the last morning. That's crazy. But like we say,
on the ship in general.
Yeah. But like say, you can use all the guest services bit on the app. Yeah, this is where we're on about anyway, this bit. But yeah, you can use the guest services bit on your app for sort any problems out, so that is a lot easier here. But yeah, Luke, it's just little sandwiches and bits. It's very much Starbucksy. It's just different cakes and breads and Danishes over there.
Yeah, so the International Cafe is probably your best option if, like us, you don't want a full-on buffet breakfast or probably go into the man-eat restaurant.
Because you've been greedy pigs all holiday.
Yeah, because we have. But no, they've still got a nice selection there. I've gone for savoury, Kev's gone for sweet. So between us, we've got sweet and savoury. So I've gone for an egg muffin and then an egg, kale and cheese muffin.
Now, I think that looks like them little sous vide eggs what you get at Starbucks.
Yes.
Now, Stacey hasn't got a clue what I'm talking about.
I know, I'm just saying yes.
Yeah, it's just treat it like a Starbucks. They do the posh coffees and, they've got like a little selection of quick grab and go sandwiches and cakes. I've gone for a delicious looking strawberry croissant and some monkey bread because we've seen this all day and we haven't tried it, so I thought why not try it on the last
try
day.
A bit of that. Oh, and just to point out as well, the tea and coffee in that International Cafe is only if you have the drinks package that applies, whereas the tea and coffee like in the buffet is available for everybody regardless.
Yeah, so you can walk up and pay.
Yes, you can pay for a coffee. Yeah.
We only had the soda package because as we are not drinkers.
Yeah.
So tea and coffee in there was not included. So don't think, I can only have drinks there if it's in a package.
Yeah.
You can't pay, and it's not expensive. It's like Starbucks prices for like
it's only free if it's included in on your package.
Yeah.
Whereas if you haven't got a package that covers it, you have to pay for it.
But you
and
can
they
just
aren't
go
too
up.
expensive.
No,
actually.
not really.
No.
But
Let's eat.
Oh, I know, I'm not even hungry. Right, well, Stacey quickly swallows this egg. We've got to literally get up to the Vista Lounge. I'm trying to look at the watch in the next 5 minutes because that is our disembarkation group area. So that's where we have to go for, oh, it's over there. Our little tag number, we're Aqua 3, so that's our group place. And then I'm guessing they just take us off the ship and we'll show you what happens from there. But yeah, the sheet I showed you last night with all the times on, we got a different one a couple of days earlier, and it gives you slots to pick to disembark times, and we did pick the later one and they give us the earlier one. I mean, it's no biggie because we're going to Seattle anyway, so you know we can drop the bags off, the cases off, yeah. And when we were at the elevator waiting for that, but we walked down because they were all full, there was a British couple there and they got the early one instead of the later one, so maybe they're just trying to get rid of all those Brits nice and early.
Can't blame them.
No, I can't blame them early. We suck really. But only kidding. Yeah, are you finished?
Yeah. Because
we're gonna have to walk up. We've got no chance of getting this elevator. It's gonna be rammed all day. We're definitely running late now. Stanley's out and Stacey wanted a photo. quick, it's somewhere over here. We better hurry up.
Got a photo. This is getting sadder by the minute.
We've just seen a massive queue of people come from here, so because I think we're running late because of the Stanley pictures. So I think they're just going to tell us get off, maybe. I can't see anybody. Stace, let's just go get off. I can't see anybody. I think we should. Yeah, there was loads of people. It's fine.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Oh, and we're off the ship. Oh dear. And it's a bit grey today as well.
Bye, Discovery Princess.
Oh, I don't know who they are, but there's people getting on over that side. Lucky people. Oh, there's our luggage. That's a good timing, isn't it?
If you're putting it back on.
Oh, please, have we won a free cruise? Oh, please be careful. We've got Starbucks cups in there. Right, we've got all the luggage. We couldn't film inside the building there, so let's just get outside and we'll talk you through the process. Oh, somebody's beeping. Right, so we're off now. There was plenty of signs saying no photography, no video, so we didn't film any of it.
It was pretty self-explanatory though. You had all the colours above, so we were Aqua, and there was just like your standard rower cases. But make sure you read the tags, because I picked, because obviously when you put the luggage labels on, you fill out your name and everything. I picked somebody else's case up because it was the same case.
Yeah, exactly
like,
the same.
Ours. But the whole thing about going through the US border control and customs, nah, we got the suitcases and came straight out. So not sure why it said that on the disembarkation video. It took a matter of minutes.
Now, on the opposite side of the luggage hall was Holland America. Oh, as you can see behind Stacey, they looked like they were going through customs. There was a customs on their side, so I really don't know.
I don't know whether it's because we've come from America, Alaska, and then we're just arriving in Seattle. I'm not sure, but it's a bit confusing when it says it on the disembarkation video that non-US citizens will have to go through border control, passports, etc. And we're straight out, so much easier. Yeah, really easy.
We're just going to end it here now. You don't need to see us get an Uber to our hotel, and then, like I say, we've got other stuff planned in Seattle. So don't worry about the customs and the luggage. Really easy.
Yeah.
We were thinking we were going to be in there for hours.
I mean, it might apply to you depending on if you're watching the ship and you're not going to Alaska, you're under different circumstances, but obviously anyone doing the Alaskan cruise like us from a non-US citizen, that'll be like what it's like for you.
Yeah, really easy. Who keeps blowing a whistle? No, it's somebody organising all the taxis. So yeah, we've had a great time.
It's been absolutely amazing. We'll do like a review video when we get back and explain things a bit more in detail, but absolutely fantastic. Just memories that we'll just carry with us forever. It's been amazing. We've just seen things this week that, we're staying here. The state of Alaska is absolutely stunning. Beautiful, yeah. It's we couldn't more highly recommend a place to visit. It's just stunning. Yeah, it's just been complete bucket list for us, and to sail it on this beautiful ship behind, the Discovery Princess, has just topped it off even more. The ship was stunning as well. But we've got so many videos both in Alaska and on the Discovery Princess itself. Yep. But we're going to end it here. We'll do a review of the ship when we get back and our time in Alaska. But like Kev said, we've got a couple of days, well, one full day really in Seattle now.
Yeah, so
we're going to vlog.
Yeah, so we're going to love you and leave you because it's getting very loud here now. People are blowing a lot of whistles. I think I'm at a rave. Are we having a secret daytime rave?
Baby.
There might be glow sticks coming out in a minute. Who knows? So, hope you've enjoyed this little series of Alaska and Discovery Princess because we've loved it.
Yeah.
So like Say said, go back and watch all them. Might as well if you're here. I'm sure you will have watched them if you're here. But we're going to order this taxi and get going.
But I think you'll see us from another Princess cruise in the future.
Definitely,
for sure.
Definitely. Yeah, so subscribe if you want to see that. And then leave us a comment. Have you been on Discovery Princess? Did you like it? Have you been to Alaska? Did you like that also?
Yeah, but we better go now, get that Uber.
Yeah. So,
and thanks for watching.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.